Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from group 9. Before we start our presentation, I will mention the members of this group. First, Lydia Hamida, and Selvi Amianti, and me, Mutiara Soleha. This presentation is about sentence. For the first presentation, will be delivered by me. Hello, my name is Mutiara Soleha. Here, I want to explain about sentence. Definition of sentence. A sentence is a set of words that is complete in itself, typically containing a subject and predicate, conveying a statement, question, exclamation, or comment, and consisting of a main clause and sometimes one or more subordinate clause. Every sentence is formed from one or more clauses and expresses a complete thought. There are basically four kinds of sentence in English. First is simple sentence, and then compound sentence, and complex sentence, and the last is compound complex sentence. And next is punctuation. What is punctuation in sentence? Punctuation is the system of symbols that used to separate written sentence and parts of sentence. And to make their meaning clear, there are some kind of punctuation. Full stop or period. For example, I like English very much. She go to the school. Comma. For example, I really like cake, noodle, and chicken. Semicolon. For example, I do not often go swimming. I prefer to play tennis. Colon. For example, you have to choose finish the work today or lose the contract. Hyphen. For example, this is a rather out of date book. Question mark. For example, did she go to school yesterday? Exclamation mark. For example, help me, help me. Double quotation. For example, I love you, she said. Single quotation mark. For example, I love you, he said. Apostrophe. For example, this is John's car. Round bracket. For example, I went to Bangkok, my favorite city, last week. Square bracket. For example, the newspaper reported that the hostage, most of them French, had been released. Basic pattern of sentence. Every sentence in English, except interjections, has a subject and a verb. The subject is either a noun or a pronoun. The verb is either an action verb or a helping verb. There are four basic patterns that are used when putting together a sentence. One is subject plus verb. Example, they live in Memphis. And other example, the baby cries. Subject plus verb plus direct object. Example, my brother bought a house. Another example, my father bought a car. Okay, next, subject plus verb plus indirect object plus direct object. Example, she gave her friend some advice. Another example, he gave her a golden necklace. And last is subject plus verb plus subject complement. Example, the shoes are black. Okay, I think enough for my presentation. The next presentation will be delivered by Selvi Amianti.
And now we talk about the simple sentence. Simple sentence in here is consists of just one independent clause simple sentence is subject plus verb plus complement or object. For example, is my sister read the magazine. My sister in here is subject, read in here is verb, and the magazine in here is direct object. And the next material, we talk about the compound sentence. Compound sentence in here is joins two or more independent clause with a coordinator such as for and or, but or semicolons, or can call is panbos. Formula from compound sentence is simple sentence plus coordinate conjunction plus simple sentence. For example, I have an important meeting on Monday, so I cannot attend your graduation ceremony. And the next, this book is mine, it's not yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Lady Amida. I want to explain about complex and compound complex sentence. Complex sentence. A complex sentence is an independent clause joined by one or more dependent clauses. A dependent clause either lacks a subject or a verb or has both a subject and a verb that does not express a complete thought. A complex sentence always has a subordinator, as, because, since, after, although, and when, or relative pronouns who, that, and which. For example, after eating lunch at the Cheesecake Factory, Time went to the gym to exercise. The independent clause is time went to the gym to exercise. The subordinating clause before it is dependent on the main independent clause. If one were to say after eating lunch at the Cheesecake Factory, it would be an incomplete thought. And the next, compound complex sentence. A compound complex sentence has two independent clauses and at least one dependent clauses. For example, after the two soccer players lost their game, they joined their other teammates for lunch, and then went to the movies. If when remove the dependent clauses, after the two soccer players lost their game, will have a compound sentence. The dependent clauses make the sentence compound complex. And thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.